Welcome to Purple Poppy. We are going to go through a quick review of your dashboard. First and foremost, what I'd like to recommend is to log in as soon as you come to the Purple Poppy webpage. This is because some features are better activated when you are a logged in user. So you simply come up here to the right, you click on login, you can select any of these ways to log in, whether it be your email or Google or Facebook. Once you log in, you will be taken to your dashboard. Now, what I'm going to do, however, before we go through our dashboard is I want to take you through the user experience of going and selecting a class. So I'm going to select a specific class up here. I can put in a keyword fun because that's in the class that I'm going to use, and the system will search for it. Fortunately, it is a little bit on the slower side, but it does work. This is the class I'm going to select. So I am going to click on that. This will load for me so that I can get more information on this class. So here is my class. I've got the title of my class. It is a public class, which means it's a group class. You can share the class to Facebook in order to invite some friends to join with you. This is one of the features that's only available if you're logged in, which is adding it to your wish list. If you're not logged in to your account, you cannot add it to your wish list. And then we've got our details here in terms of the location, whether it be at Brada Park or Emerson Park. So I'll select Brada, and then I can select the available dates. It is only available today. Otherwise, it would select different, let's see if Emerson. So Emerson Park, for example, it's also available on the 13th and the 14th. So I can select the 13th, and then the time slot that's available will be here. And then I can select book now to add it to my class or to my basket. The description for the class will be found here if you wanted to get more information on the class. If there were any particular reviews conducted on the class, they would be found here. And just as this is our managing COVID statement. So we're going to add this class as something that we want to take right now. So now you will see up here, it is added to your cart. The pricing right now is a little bit odd because I've set my account actually to show in US dollars. So it's converting everything to US dollars for me. So here is my shopping cart where I have my class here. It gives me the name of my class, the date and the time. I'm going to actually just use a test coupon right now to mark this down to 0 so that I can take you right through the checkout process. So now it has been reduced down to 0. So I'm going to proceed to checkout. Your checkout process is 4 phases, which all need to be complete. The first is your address, to make sure your address is here. As I mentioned, I've signed into a US account, which is why I have my things showing in US dollars, and I will show you how to change that in your dashboard. So I'm going to hit continue here. From continue, I will be automatically directed here. This will always say 0. It indicates that there's no fee to use your credit card because some organizations charge a fee. We're just going to click continue here. And once we do so, again, we've got our confirmation of what it is that we're purchasing and our billing address and details. If you would like to make any comments to your instructor, you can input those here. So you can say, I have a really sore back, sore back, heads up to you so you can guide me with some modifications. Okay. So you can do whatever it is that you want to. If you don't have a comment, no problem, no comments required. Then we're going to need to accept the terms and conditions, teacher liability, and COVID declaration. You can view all of them by simply selecting this, and then you will be taken to the page to read them. If you choose to read them, we're going to select them, and then we are going to place our order. The process is not complete until you select this place order button. Once that's done, you will receive a confirmation page thanking you for your order. You will have the opportunity right away to cancel or rebook if required, if there was a mistake that was done. Otherwise, you can do that at any point in the future. So that is how you go through the ordering process. Now, to take you to your dashboard, we're going to go back up here where you're logged in, click on My Account, and this will take us to your user dashboard. Your dashboard consists of a lot of information that you can go through here. Your customer information with billing and shipping information, your order history is over here, any reviews that you've made, any wish lists that you have, any rewards, which do not have at this point in time, but we do have the loyalty cards working. So if you have a loyalty card in progress, it'll be here, and your preferred currency. And as I mentioned, I've set mine to US. So in order to make the changes, so if you wanted to change your currency, you select on preferred currency over here. And then you will be able to select over here and select the currency that you would like to pay with and save your change. You would also be able in your order history to see your list of orders. So if at any point in time in the future, you need to cancel a class or reschedule a class, you would simply select this details button over here. This is our last purchase that we just made together. We'll see a summary of the information. Here is our class, and then we can either select cancel or rebook. And you simply follow the prompts as you go through that. One thing to note is if you did purchase a class with a coupon, as we did here, we are not refunded a coupon. Unfortunately, coupons are one-time use only, and the system does not allow us to refund coupons. It only allows us to refund dollars. So if we were going to rebook this, for example, for another point in time, the process is that the system will always automatically refund your original purchase, and then you're purchasing it again. So it'll take us to our rebook appointment selector. We can go through here, identify what it is that we want to rebook. It doesn't look like there's any availability maybe. Oh, there we go. We can rebook with the 14th. And then we're going to click our rebook button. So we've got a different time and date selected for the class. It will give us our rebook confirmation with our new details over here. And as you can see, that we're going to go through the process again of being able to make any comments. You have to accept your things here, and it will tell you here, your previous order will be refunded and your payment will be returned. So our original one will be refunded to your card, and then you will have to pay for it again. So you're going to place the order to refund it. Okay, so your refund will take place. You will receive an email confirmation of your refund taking place, and now we need to purchase it again. So I have my payment method saved. I'll simply select on that, pay and continue, and then I will be able to have this processed, and I will have my new class scheduled. Okay, so here we go. My new time frame is now scheduled for me. And again, I have the options to cancel and rebook. Okay, so that is how that process works. Cancel is just a little bit easier. You're not going through selecting another point in time. You'll just get your money refunded back to you. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard over here. And then you will see that we have a new order that has been created. And I had to pay the full amount for that order. So I don't want to be paying for that order. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to cancel that order because this is just an example to show you. Okay. So now the other thing that was much easier, my appointment has been canceled. My refund will be issued to me automatically. The other things that you have in here are reviews. So if you would like to do a review of a class, it's up here in the first category under reviews. All the classes that I have booked to do in the past are all here for me to do a review for. This is my favorite class to test with. So every time I take this class, I am able to do a review of it. So every class can be reviewed. You don't need to, but you certainly can. You can put in some comments over here about this was an amazing class, you know, loved whatever it is that you loved about it. Okay, loved it. And then you can recommend it to a friend, and you can identify how many stars you're going to give to that class over there. And I believe you need to send your review at the bottom over here. Okay, so we will send a review. You also see these are other classes that have been taken, ease in, all the classes are over here, private one on the beach, etc. They're here. Now my review that has been completed is recorded. Okay. If you would like to do a review of the instructor as opposed to the class itself, you can go under vendor review, and under vendor review, this is the instructor themselves. So Hello Fun, Elemental Radiance, Nicole Renee Movement, etc. You would just do your review about this teacher is amazing, whatever it is that you would like to say about her, you would recommend it and send the review. Okay, so that is how you will make your reviews. For your wish lists, you would select on wish lists over here. You can create lists of wish lists. So for example, outdoor classes that you'd love to do is one that you want created. I can create another wish list that is classes I want to do when I go to Florida, for example. Whatever it is that you want to do. And then you can indicate here the privacy. This is because if you indicate it as shared or public, then you can share it to others. So for example, you can share it to your spouse or boyfriend so they can book it for you while you're going to Florida, and they will know what it is that you want. If it's just something for you personally, you will keep it here under private. Okay, and then we will create that. And now here we have the classes I want to do when I go to Florida. And when you're going through your classes and you select on your heart button, you will be able to decide which of your wish lists you would like to add it to. You can put your saved payment methods in here to make it nice and easy. As you saw before, I simply needed to click on my credit card and it went through. Blogs and stuff can also be saved under the saved articles button. So while you're reading a blog, you can click save and it will save to your saved articles here as well for future reference and future reading. If you would like to communicate with the instructors, you will simply click on the messages button and indicate here which instructor that you've previously booked with that you want to communicate with. These are for instructors you have already a relationship or booking with. So you would simply select the name of the instructor. Your information is automatically populated. You can include your phone number if you'd like them to call you, and you can then indicate what your message is and send them a message directly through the system. As I indicated, we are using loyalty cards as well, and you can keep track in here for each instructor, which is we call vendors that you're using, that you will receive a stamp. Now you will notice that I have no stamps. This is because my rules are set that I have to actually make a payment of over $10 in order to have a stamp. If there is no payment because I used a coupon and I canceled the class, I have no stamps. If I've paid for the class, I will have, and it was over $10, I will have a stamp. And after I have 10 stamps, then I will receive a free class. And it will indicate to me over here when I have my coupon for the free class received. So that is about everything that you need to know on how to use your system. If you have any questions or concerns about this, please don't hesitate to contact me at dbutler@purplepoppy.ca, and I will be able to answer any of your questions. Thanks very much.